Did you ever feel like your weight loss journey was more like a yo-yo than a journey? Well, it's kind of how week 9 has been for me this week. Welcome back to the channel, Sassy Girl Dad fans. Let's dive right in. Alright guys, like I said in the introduction there, this week has really felt like kind of a yo-yo for me. So this video is going to be positive because I have been positive with things, dealing with it, but I'll tell you why it's been a yo-yo. As you know, last week, the week before, I had gone up 7 pounds for no really apparent reason. Posted a couple videos about that and how to deal with it. And, well, got some great advice in some of those and some not so great, and had a lot of people reach out to me about it, but, and thank you for all the advice and caring. Really appreciate that. This week, however, I was started off the week at 419, with the 7 pounds gained. And by Wednesday, I was back down to 413. And thought things were going great. I pretty much almost lost everything that I gained the week before. And went into Thursday and Friday, intermittent fasting, doing everything that I'm supposed to do. And Saturday, we did some Father's Day stuff with some of my older kids because that was the only time that they could come over. And I still watched what I was eating, still doing what I needed to do. And this morning when I weighed in, I was 417. So now you know what I mean by a yo-yo. It's like it's up and down a little bit, and I'm really not sure why that's happening. But I've decided I'm just not going to focus on the scale as much. Instead, I'm going to focus on changing a couple things. First and foremost, I'm going to up my step count this week to about 5,000 steps per day, and instead of 4,000. And I think my knee is ready for that, and I think I'm ready for it. So we're going to up that. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. The other thing is I think I'm going to increase my number of fasting days from 4 to 5. So I'll be doing basically Monday through Friday, doing 16 hours fasting and then 8 hours consuming calories for the day. Again, also making sure that we're, keeping track of our calorie intake to make sure that we're in a deficit. The other thing, and I think this is probably the issue, and I say that because hydration is really, really important, especially if you're retaining water, from what I've read. So, also your salt intake. So, I'm going to start monitoring that a little bit this week and see if it doesn't make a difference, and see if I can finally get down into under 410 this week. The reason why I think that's important is because one of the issues that I had this past week was staying hydrated. Now, this was really the first week that we've had some super consistent days where it was, 90s plus. And I think that I did not watch my hydration. I don't think I'm drinking enough water. I'm still doing my Cardio Miracle every day, twice a day actually, and to get my servings in. But for whatever reason, I just feel like I have not done well with hydration. Wednesday even, I got home. I know that I did not drink any water on Wednesday, at least from noon until I got home that night, about 10 o'clock. And when I did finally get home, I walked in the door and got this really bad dizzy spell, and had to sit down for a bit and just kind of wonder what was going on, and realized that I was probably dehydrated, and that was probably the issue. So that's the goal. We're going to drink some more water, keep track of how much we're drinking every day, and which means I need to go find my bigger water thing. And this was something that I actually kept track of really well the first couple weeks, about the first month actually of this journey. So, but I kind of fell off just because I was trying to keep track of so many other things, exercise and everything else. So we're going to get back to that, see if that doesn't make a difference. Like I said, it has been hotter this last week consistently, and I've spent a lot of time outside as well during that week, and also the week before. So we're gonna see if that makes a difference, like I said, and we'll see what happens this next week. All in all, though, I mean, I'm pretty positive this week, even with the yo-yo bouncing and with my weight. I did have a couple people who commented on that I did look slimmer, so you know, not all victories are, you know, on the scale. So I do feel like I've seen some changes, especially in my gut area and also on my legs. Now my clothes cover up a lot of that, so, and I'm not about to put that on camera for anybody, so don't ask. Anyways, but I'm just not comfortable with doing that. So maybe someday, I don't know, we'll see. I've never been one to be real comfortable on camera without a shirt on or something. So anyways, this week, like I said, I have just started meal prep today actually for this week, so that I can control, you know, how many calories I'm taking in. I'm pretty much following the same recipe of things that I've done in the previous weeks. I'm probably going to actually weigh out the food this time, though. I think I am pretty sure that I'm doing it correctly, but again, I just want to make sure on the weights and how much and everything. So we'll give that a try as well. And that's kind of my game plan going forward. So again, I hope everybody out there is doing well. I want to thank everybody again for their support last week, especially in the first part of the week where I was dealing with, you know, that rapid weight gain, kind of beating myself up for that. So last week, but I realize now it probably was not really anything that I did. It's just my body responding to what's happening. But still, I appreciate the help and encouragement, the phone calls, and just all the love. You know, this weekend I actually went to a funeral of a very good friend of mine. His mom is actually a childhood friend of mine. His mom passed away, and I was very close to her as well. And you know, in her life celebration, one of the things that they talked about was how great of a lady she was. I just want to say and reiterate that she was a great lady. Marina Soto, you will be missed. And I know you're up there. A bit jealous you got to meet Jesus, but you know, that's life. It was your time, and I know you'll do great things on the other side, and enjoy your time with God and the angels. She will be missed, though, by me and a lot of people. But I'm grateful that I got to go. Kind of met up with some people I hadn't seen in a very, very long time. And although it was kind of a sad occasion, there were some happy memories that were relived, and I got to meet my old best friend's family kind of for the first time, and like I said, relive some of the things that crazy things that we did back in the day, and a lot of good memories. But I was happy to be there for him and his family, and but happy to see week 10 come. Last week I really think was a hard week for me. Like I said, total yo-yo, up and down on everything, mentally, everything, on my weight, everything. So, but this week, you know, we're coming up on 4th of July. I think we still got another week before that goes, but we've got some big plans coming up for that with the archery club and other things, but stuff I'm really looking forward to. 4th of July is one of my favorite times, so of the year. So we will see you guys all in the very next video. Have a great day.